Hey guys, welcome back. We're out on my property right now, and little story here. My wife and I came up for a walk the other day, and we realized our cabin was broke into along with our deer blinds. We had some propane tanks taken and some heaters and a fishing net, it appears, but that's about it. Oh, and a regulator. So we're out here putting electronic surveillance up. I have it up every year. I usually take it out in the wintertime because it's really not easy to get back here. Oh, dropped you. Sorry about that. You're just sitting on the dashboard. It's not easy really to get back here. No one came through the gate. They actually walked in. So usually I take down my surveillance in the wintertime. There's just not as many people around here and not as much happening, but shame on me. I would have gotten them with our cameras. So I'm not going to show you where I'm putting them in case the guy who broke in is the guy who, or is a viewer or something. I doubt it. Most likely all my viewers are really cool dudes and dudettes, but it's still kind of frustrating that this happened. You know, if you feel like you got violated. So we're almost to the first cabin, the one they ripped off. I'll show you the inside of it, but I'm not going to show you where I'm putting, well, just, there is electronic surveillance out here by a few places on it, but they didn't come in the way that the surveillance cameras got, you know, would have got them. So I'm going to change things up a little bit here. We're a couple hundred more feet. We'll be the first cabin. Yeah, we could see their footprints. They also got my neighbors too, which was a damn shame. My dog's with us today too. We're gonna leave this truck running only because I had to charge the battery this morning. All right, let's go look around here for a minute. Come on, Abby. Here's their footprints. They didn't walk into the front door of the cabin. They came around and went through here. Gonna go all the way around. See anything missing down here, but inside they got a few things. I'll show you. Yeah, this is just them wandering around. They came in, here's their tracks coming in. They came in this way. Now they didn't take, which is strange, they didn't take this propane tank and regulator. Oh darn, I meant to bring, oh, because they're empty. That's why they didn't take them. They came in this way. See it, guys? Right there. I had a plaque heater right there. They ripped it right off the wall. And there's all the parts and pieces of the plaque heater. You know, the plaque heater was in pretty rough shape. They also rifled through over here and had the stove all opened up. They went through the toolbox, and what they did find was a rope. And they did steal the rope too. They went to the other deer blind. I'm going to take you to it in a minute. And they stole the propane tank Not the heater out of that one. In fact, that's the heater they should have stolen. It was a much better heater. This one here didn't work. But they stole the propane tank and regulator. That propane tank had maybe between a quarter and a half a tank of propane in it. My boy, who's in law enforcement, probably said it was probably people who involved with meth, or in my thought it was, since they only took heating supplies, maybe they were just cold. My neighbor also got broke into. He's about 300 yards to the southeast of me right here. And they walked right to his place. We followed the footsteps right to his place, and they took 2 propane tanks from him as well. So I'm going to get my surveillance stuff readied out here, and that'll do it. Here's where they went to my neighbor's. Let's see, I didn't walk this trail. He picked it up and it says it went north. Let's see where this goes from here. See, deer walking it. Okay, he went this way. This way. Where's he go from here? Oh, right here. Through here. Through here. Down this hill is where he went, isn't it? My neighbor's cabin's about 300 yards that way. Maybe not quite that far, 200. You might be able to see little remnants of it, but they went right down here. Down the hill they went. Wow. And they stole from him as well 2 propane tanks. Anyhow, I'm not going to continue to follow them. These are old footprints. I'm sure they go right to my neighbor's cabin, then head north. North of here, there's a bunch of cabins, some trailers, about a half mile north of here. I have the feeling that's where it came in from. But that's a long ways to carry some propane tanks. But that's why they dragged or grabbed that rope, is so they could drag it. They actually dragged it like a sled. We could see coming down my trail where they pulled it. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the 3rd and final deer blind. All right, here's the last deer blind that they got into. You know what, now I think about it, I forgot to show you the other one, the first one. That's the heater. They left. They should have taken this one. This is a much better heater. But they took the dang hose right off the regulator. Or not the hose off the regulator. They took the hose right off of they unthreaded it somehow. Oh, you know what? That's why my toolbox was out at the other camper. They grabbed a wrench or something out of there, crescent wrench, and came out here and got this off. I don't know why they didn't want this. This thing's way better than that black heater. That black heater was breaking down. But there's the rope. $13 rope they owe me. We'll find them. We'll find them. So really, you know, I'm not upset about missing that stuff just because it was all crap. The propane tank was one of those junk blue rhinos. It was almost maybe a quarter full. The rope, now that's $12. Not an expensive rope. What kind of rope was this? Camouflage rope, 75 feet of 3/8. Basically that Harbor Freight rope, and then the regulator and hose, but that hose had a hole in it. So when they hooked it up, I hope they didn't blow themselves up. If we hear of a fire locally, explosion, it might be them. So, all right, I gotta do some work here, and we'll head out. Well, we have a bunch of trail cameras up and a few other means of catching them, and I do have some bait out for them too. So we'll see if they come back. I just talked to my neighbor. He's over at his place right now, and they didn't get him on camera either. They walked in from the north, just like I speculated. There's nothing coming through our gate either, so he didn't come through our property. He came in from the back half. So hopefully we'll catch him and turn it into the police. So I know some of the people on the other side of the river. One of the things out here is it's pretty desolate, and it's a really, you know, knowing a lot of the police as well as I do and training with them, I know there is a lot of criminal element around here, a lot of meth factories around here. So that might be what they're doing on the other side. I get out here enough where if they were cooking meth in one of my cabins, I'd catch them. But, you know, this time though, it was only a few weeks and I wasn't out here, and they got me. But that'll do it. I think we're going to be covered now. If they come back in, we should get them on camera. I have the old school cameras and I have the cellular cameras out there. But we'll see what happens. And like I mentioned before, a few other means of tracking them too. So, okay guys, we'll see you at the property next time. Take care.